So hello and welcome to Handmade Online and Exhibitor Live Session. My name is Alice and I'm a part of the Handmade in Britain team here. Today we're joined by Claudia Luque, who's going to be showing us her ceramic collection, also with a demonstration. So please do stick around to have a look at that. So what I'm going to do is pass over immediately to Claudia, who's now going to run through her collection. And don't forget, this is an interactive session, so please do use our chat function, and those you can find at the bottom of your screen by clicking chat. Do ask Claudia questions, and then I'll intervene at appropriate times and ask her your questions. So do enjoy this session. Thank you very much. Over to you, Claudia.
Thank you, Alice. Hello, everyone, and welcome to my studio. I am Claudia Luque. I am a ceramic artist, and I'm also a pottery teacher. And today I will be doing a demonstration for you of a wonderful pottery technique that is called Moka diffusion. But first, I would like you to know a little bit about myself, and I would like to show you my latest collection that I made for this event. So I have been doing pottery for many years now, 15 years, and it has been a blessing for me. I adore it, not just because I adore the clay itself, but also because it's the most versatile and the most resilient material that allow me to do anything I want. I live in the world of possibilities. Everything is possible when you go into the clay world. It is a world of color, it's a world of magic, it's a world where everything can be made. And let me just show you a little bit the collection. I have two collections to show. One is my tableware collection that I made especially for this occasion. And it is a combination between pottery and resins. And they are very, very special because each one of these pots is unique. Although you can have the same base glaze, all of the patterns, the beautiful patterns that they made are amazing. And it's actually the resins with these beautiful, wonderful colors that do whatever they want. And that's why they are so special. And the good news, they are completely food safe. And everything you put in them look more special. I adore to put my salads on them, or fruit or cereal or anything that you want, because it really looks better and actually it even tastes better. You can find them right now in my collection and they are on sale, so please go and have a look and enjoy them very much. Then I have here my sculptural ceramic collection, which this collection actually is called A New Beginning. This is just a small sample of the collection, but it was made during the lockdown, and they are very, very special for me because they are called A New Beginning. And for me, it's not just a new beginning of my career as a potter, it's also a new beginning in my life, and I think a new beginning in the world. And for me, it means that we are just one, we are all united. We need to work together to make this world better. We need to shine inside ourselves, find our light, and shine as bright as we can so we can make this world even better. Please go and have a look at them. All of them have a different meaning for me, and all of them very special. So it's a little bit of me on them. And last is my raku collection, which has been made during the summer. And this is a very nice collection because they have been made on the wheel and they have been carved in such a way that is one pot inside another pot. And it's again the same meaning of unity. Come on, guys, we are all together in this and we need to move forward, and we will move forward very soon. Okay, so now we are going to start with the demonstration.
So Claudia, just before we come to your demonstration, can we have another look at your collection? Because
yes, of course.
I saw we had some larger platters. Do we have those hiding in the back as well? So your tableware collection. That was really lovely to hear that, as a ceramicist, you do use your own collection as well. So So which piece is your favorite there? Which is your go-to piece that you like to use in the morning or during the day?
My favorite piece, well, it's very difficult to choose for me. In my tableware, this is my favorite pieces, and it's again because of those wonderful patterns that it produced. You know, each piece, as I said, is unique, and you know what? They are full of color and full of life, and this is all about me. I am color basically, and my country is color, and that's why I adore them so much, because every time I eat on them, it makes me feel happy. Just I just adore them, and of course my sculptural collections are very, very, very important for me, because you know it is what is me right now at this moment in my life. And as I said, you know, for me this message of unity and that we are all together and we need to be united is very important to transmit.
Thank you very much, Claudia. So what are we moving on to now?
So now I would like to show you and talk a little bit about the Moka collection. So Moka is an amazing technique. It is very easy to use. It is, and it's always beautiful. You know, the patterns are always perfect, and it's not much that you have to do. It's actually all created, but a combination between an acid and an alkali. So here in this pot, you can see what this technique is about. So basically, when we combine the alkali and the acid, it creates these wonderful patterns that looks like trees, or looks like corals, and you know, and it's actually all made by for the reaction of these elements. So very important. The ceramic piece that you are going to use, it has to be still wet. So it has to be or leather hard, or it has to be a little bit wetter than that, but not dry, because we are going to apply an alkali that it is actually slip, which is clay with water, and we are going to apply the mix, the Moka mix on it, and it will make it wet. So if it's dry, it will crack it. So let's actually something quite nice about the Moka. It doesn't have anything to do with coffee. Actually, it was called like that because it was developed here in the UK in the southwest, and they used to import these wonderful gem stones called the Moka stone from Yemen. And this Moka stone has this wonderful pattern that you can see here. So that's why they decided to call it that way. At that time, they used to use the acid that they used to use was a tobacco tea, which they call basically the Moka tea, and it's just a combination of an acid and an oxide. So let's stop talking and let's start working. So I'm going to first to make the Moka tea basically mix. And for that, I use oxides. In this case, I'm going to use a chromium oxide that you can buy in any pottery place, and a cobalt oxide that you can also buy anywhere. And we are going to use white wine vinegar, and we're going to use cider vinegar that you can buy absolutely anywhere. So you just need a tiny little bit of them to make a pot. So I'm just going to use a little, half a spoon of the chromium oxide. By the way, you can use any oxide, or you can use any color that you want. These oxides in particular are green and blue. The chromium is green, the cobalt is blue. But you can use any other oxides. They have many, you know, you can have many colors. You can have yellows, you can have black, you can have orangey colors, you can have purpley colors, you can have many colors that will change a little bit, of course, your design. So now you apply a tiny little bit of vinegar on each one and mix it. and the smell is stronger. And I'm going to apply this one, the cider vinegar, which is my favorite, by the way. Don't try normal vinegar because it doesn't work, but you can also use beer, you can also use wine, white wine, or you can also use nail polish remover. Well, now that I have my mix ready, I'm now going to take the sleep. So as I said, the sleep is a combination between water and clay. And this sleep is a little bit special. You normally can use any sleep, but I prefer to use a sleep that is very alkaline and is basically based on China clay or kaolin. Normally comes already in powder, so it's very easy to mix with water. You just mix it with water and it's done. Or you can also use ball clay. So I have my clay here already mixed. And what is important is first, of course, we need to mix it very well. And it needs to have the consistency of single cream. So you don't want it too thick or you don't want it too thin. So I'm just mixing it. Very important in this technique, once you apply the sleep, once you put it, you need to work quite fast because the vinegars evaporate very fast on it. And the patterns are made while this is wet. Okay, so now that you're ready, I'm just going to pour it like that. And I'm going to pour it in the bowl. And that's why this has to be layer hard, because if not, I'm going to move it a little bit round. And as I said, so now we are going to start working fast. So you just need some of these brushes. And we are going to start applying the mix. And as you can see, it starts creating these wonderful patterns. They look like 3 leaves, 3 trunks, even corals for me. And you just start decorating as you like it. Sorry. So you can see those wonderful patterns that it starts to make. And the good news is this mix, is this magical mix, which is doing the whole work for you. I don't know what of them is more pretty. I adore all of the little patterns that it makes. And as I said, everything with me is about color and about freedom, basically. That's why I also adore resins, because they do whatever they want. It's no more under your control. They just work as they want. As you see, when it starts drying, and it dries very fast, it starts spreading a little bit less. But I think this one is ready.
Claudia, it's mesmerizing. I could watch you do that all day. It's beautiful. It really evokes kind of autumn. What does these designs evoke for you?
Yes, it's exactly that, and especially this combination of colors is quite an autumn beautiful colors. And what I adore is that it is so natural, so so wonderful that they make each piece again completely unique and completely wonderful. I don't have these pieces in my collection right now, but the good news is that I will be putting this one in the kiln, and I will be glazed, and I will be for sale for the first person that wanted, and a very special price during the fair. So this is this technique. I hope you enjoy it. And you know what? It's so easy that go and practice it and do it because it's fantastic.
It looks really, really lovely technique. So just to reiterate, so you're going to take that away now and you're going to dry it and you're going to fire it. And then in the next couple of days, we're going to find it on Handmade Chelsea online.
Exactly.
So it really is going to be the first person that clicks on it. Oh, how exciting to see it kind of made in front of us and then to see it online. That's really special. Thank you, Claudia.
Oh, you're welcome.
And on that note, Claudia, we are just coming to the end of your session. So I'd like to say a big thank you, for your time this morning. It's been wonderful to come into your studio and to see your collection, to see all those pieces, that we can now view and buy over on Handmade Chelsea online. For everyone who's watching, I've popped Claudia's link in the chat box. So please do go to the chat box and you can click on that and go straight to Claudia's shop profile that we have with us. And please do stick around because next we've got Michelle White with her jewellery collection. But once again, Claudia, and the cameraman, we should do a big shout out to the cameraman there. A big thank you once again, for joining us and for allowing us into your studio. We hope you've enjoyed taking part, and from the team and I, we look forward here at Handmade in Britain working with you again over the next 5 days. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much.